Hello everybody, welcome back to Evolve. We're going to be playing as goalie in this one. We are on Barracks. It is Slim, Bucket, Crow and Hide for this one. Barracks is a bit of a sandy map, so we'll do Albino for this. We will do all the usual things, and we will pick traversals, and we'll get going. Team's actually quite solid. Crow is the weakest link, because goalie doesn't really care about stasis, so we will see. It's a bit of a offensive team this, because they do have an attack-based medic and support, so we're going to be taking quite a bit of damage. We'll see. Slim is going to have to do a bit of heavy lifting here though, because Bucket isn't a defensive support, so there is only the medic in terms of support, sustain on this team. So we do have colonists as well. Take the free body at the beginning. That's probably armor regen. Yep. Armor regen isn't really something you really need for goalie, to be honest. It's not a negative to have it, obviously, but it's... there's better things, you know. If you are new to this is Evolve, it's an ASIM, it's a 4v1, it's a dead ASIM, unfortunately, but you know, we keep good games alive on this channel. How the fuck did you dodge that? Okay, never mind. Get that in a minute. I would like to get move speed over armor regen, to be honest. But we're not going to get that because he has gone quite a while away now, so we'll probably leave that actually. Hunters as of late have been forming pincer attacks as well, given the bots, so... it's a bit dangerous to go back on ourselves. We are stage 1 at the moment, which means we are very weak. We want to be running from the hunters. So we fill this blue ring up and then we can get the Evolve. She's going to be the situation right now. You may have noticed high animation fidelity. This is a 2015 game, ladies and gentlemen. I always like to try and announce that in a lot of videos, considering some of the absolute dumpster fires that come out today. This game predates the ASIM at the top of the genre at the moment. We're up stage 2. We're not throw rocks, as we always do. We get some wonderful rain effects as well. We are now stage 2, which means we're going to be able to fight properly now. Once we get the armor refilled, obviously. Oh, they're coming up here, right? Yeah. Colonists are going to be a bit ahead because they do usually scout, so... problem is they're a bit too far ahead, so... there we go. Not quite. A bit of a weird interaction. I will take a colonist down though. I believe he's down. Yeah, he is. Slim Spore Cloud is going to be hiding hunters from us. We do get Crow down there though. As I say, they don't have much defensive powers on this, which is something that you kind of do need against Goldie, because he's very fast and can put out quite a lot of damage very quickly. They're also going to be doing quite a bit of damage to me if they're all grouped together, but they're just not at the moment. I'm about to drop armor. We do get him. We're gonna get Bucket down and then get out here, because, yeah. We're starting to lose red bar damage. Red bar health, I should say. you can't actually get red health back unless you evolve. You only get 2 of those a game, so generally wise to keep yourself as healthy as possible, you know. We're getting close to stage 3 as well. We are going to go for 1 more here before we actually evolve though. Could have done with that armoured on me there. I don't think we hit it though, that's nice. Apologies if you can hear the dogs, we do have doggos. I don't know if you can actually hear that, I just announce it just in case. Do it, it's 2 people with that. Okay. Can I get him on the way down? No, not quite. Let's drop armor here. There's a range revive coming in there from Slim's healing bugs, but we do get hide down. We'll dip just before we lose a bit too much HP there. Fighting in a cave is probably not the best of ideas, but fine. We'll go and grab stage 3. A little cave. So stage 3, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to this, is what the power roll in an ASIM should be. I like to mention this a little bit as well in my videos with the game, because this game, being an ASIM, and contrary to, you know, usual ASIMs of today, doesn't go out of its way to make the experience as fucking miserable as possible for the one player. Whoever it is, the killer, the monster, you know, that kind of thing. It actually rewards the one player in this game, rather than consistently robbing them at every opportunity, which is what you're about to see. Obviously we've got this move speed that's eluding me, because we now do a shit ton of damage, we've got loads of HP, and that is my reward for playing the game well, ladies and gentlemen. Both by the game's lore and also a gameplay standpoint, because hunters are supposed to stop monsters getting to stage 3 by lore and gameplay. So this is what happens when a monster gets to stage 3, as you're about to see. You do get a splash on the cornice there. I'm going to jump right in there. I was expecting a bit of a duck back there, so I missed that rock, it's fine. Slightly shy on the charge. Still alright with armour. Need to keep damaging him, he went back there, yeah he did. Get him. Charge was a bit scuffed there. There you go. ASIM gamers today would have a fucking heart attack at that, fellas. But there you go, that's what an ASIM should be like, as I say. I know it's a very obvious game that I'm referencing here, because I do this a lot in this video, but it's just that, you know, I can't, like, sit here and say that I'm enthused to play as, like, killer in Dead by Daylight these days, when you're supposed to be the power roll, but you can be saved, any survivor you down can be saved by either crawling to a pallet, getting flashlights saved, survivors dropping a literal fucking flashbang in front of your face, and all this bollocks, things that go out of the way to just hinder and reverse your side of the gameplay, you know, that kind of thing. This game doesn't do that. That's what you've just seen. It rewards the monster player for getting to stage 3, and it gives you that small well, not even small window sometimes, because it is possible to kill stage 3 monster, but it gives you that victory lap in a way where you can fucking go mental, you know, because it is your reward. Obviously, when you're going against human hunters, it's a bit more tense and a bit more back and forth kind of thing, because obviously human brains are going to be able to see what's going on, you know, that kind of thing, and it's not going to be all disjointed and unorganised like bots usually are. But yeah, as I say, that's what the power roll looks like, you know. Not this fucking joke that can be run around in circles for half the fucking game to the point where they just lose flat out, and once they actually get people, they are basically punished for actually doing their job by either flashlight saves, stun mechanics, dropping flashbangs in front of people, putting fucking bombs inside generators and things like that, you know, survivors, people that are supposed to be terrified of you, you know, that kind of thing, but they're using literal fucking explosives and all this kind of weaponry shit these days, you know, and it is what it is, as I say, it's just a tangent to go on, but yeah, there you go. That's the ASIM we lost, and we chose to run around in circles being chased by a teenager with a knife. So there's a little bit of a deep-seated spite there, if you can tell, you know, but it's a part of the reason why I say this kind of thing with Dead by Daylight as well is the fact that the game is so fucking low quality in comparison to this one that it really baffles me in an angry way that people legitimately chose that fucking trash over this, because I've said for a while that Dead by Daylight could be so much fucking better than what it is, but behaviour, it's basically in the hands of the wrong developer, honestly, because behaviour can't animate for shit, and they're really fucking lazy with what they do. Each new killer that comes out is some sort of recycle of an old one, you know. Obviously, yeah, you've got monsters that fucking roll around, you've got monsters that phase, you know, you've got monsters that can split into two and, you know, create a copy of themselves, that kind of thing with Wraith. You've got monsters that can spawn little spiders, little minions that can catch hunters and take them to places away from their teammates and all that kind of shit. There's actual differences between each of the monsters distinctively in this game. Every time a new killer comes out in Dead by Daylight, I basically, at this point in time, I'm genuinely considering making a fucking bingo card and putting each previous killer's ability on it, and then analysing what the new killer is, and then just ticking off what ability's been copied onto this character, you know? Because that's what Dead by Daylight is these days, but we all seem to love it. I'll add a bit of credence to this as well. It's a bit of a Dead by Daylight rant at the end of an Evolve video, this, but I just want to get it out there, because I'm going to actually make a prediction right here, right now. Right, they're adding Springtrap to the game, right? The fucking inevitable Five Nights at Freddy's chapter, it had to happen at some point. Singularity. That's what Springtrap's going to be. 100%, mate. It'll be a direct fucking copy of a combination of Singularity and Sadako. Yeah? Sadako for the TV mechanics, it's just that on Springtrap there'll be cameras, right, that you can look through, which is the Singularity part of the gameplay, where you look through biopods, because that shit already looks like fucking FNAF, mate. When you play as the Singularity in that game, you know, you look through the cameras, that kind of thing. So it'll be a mixture of that, I think. And you can teleport to different cameras on the map. It'll be something like that. Because at this point they've run out of ideas, I think, as well, for the game. But they pushed themselves into like a 3-month update schedule where they have to release a new chapter every 3 months, rather than spending time putting as much effort in it as the devs of this game did, where everything looks fucking phenomenal. Literally everything, mate, in this game looks like... I've said it before, like, this game looks like it could have come out today. Legit. Not even joking. It fucking could have done, mate. Because a lot of the shit that comes out today is fucking dog shit. Quite honestly, mate. Yeah. There's very few big releases these days that actually look like they've been released in 2024, you know? Half of them are fucking games that look like they should still be in pre-alpha, literally, you know? But as I say, I've said that in the past anyway, the game design these days, especially at least from big companies, is basically, let's design a battle pass and then make a fucking game around it, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, as I say, going on too much into the actual whole industry and all that kind of thing, but it's another one of these situations where I genuinely enjoy myself in this game that is dead, and is just black and fucking white, mate, better than the fucking alternative in this genre. And, you know, it just triggers this kind of rant situation in me where I say things. But there you go. I hope you've enjoyed the gameplay anyway, and I'll hopefully see you for the next one, eh? Bye.